Hi Maze, I'm just going through how you can get the dungeon draft layouts into your uni levels. So basically, first thing you want to do, for some reason, my friend's laptop it doesn't work. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out why. Basically, if you can just drag and drop your image, so your map or whatever, into, I've made a folder here called resources, art, sprites, level layouts, and just drag and drop it into there. But yeah, for some reason it's not letting me do that. I need to figure out why. But what I will just do is copy and paste Showing Explorer. Just I've tried to figure out how to fix that. And then next thing you want to do is right click in the hierarchy, create 3D object plane, and set all its transforms to 0. I also don't have a mouse at the moment, I just got a trackpad, so sorry you're seeing this from top down, because I'm not sure how to rotate without a mouse. And basically all you need to do is drag your image, your dungeon thing, and just drag and drop it onto the actual dungeon thing. Now, if it doesn't align with the grid normally, then just you can just change the scales to figure out which ones align with the grid. You might feel sometimes that the grid itself is either too small or too big. So I always think it's a good idea to add the monster in the scene and use him as some kind of I guess reference size scale. Like you don't really need to worry about his whole body, like the whole the whole part of his body, like his whole I guess tail or whatever you want to call it. It's just the head because this part here won't collide with the environment. It'll just follow wherever the head goes. You just need to worry about that in terms of size. So this actually looks maybe a little bit okay. Maybe it should be a little bit bigger or something like that. What you can do is you can come up here. First of all, toggle grid snapping. But so everyone, when it's be twice as big in terms of a grid, just set it to 2. The grid size. And then what you can do is again, so I think that would be 3 now. No, it would be 4. I think it's 4. So now we've got a much bigger layout potentially. Then when you're creating your objects, for some reason I don't know why I can remember it working differently, but it doesn't snap your objects when you first put them down with Pro Builder. Honestly, I have no idea why. Maybe I'm misremembering it. But you can just do the whole, hold V thing that I showed you, and then drag it to a corner of the plane, because then it will definitely line up their vertices, and so you're definitely moving on the grid now. And just move it around to wherever you need it to be, and then build off of that. So I could just do this one here, and again I think that actually might have lined it up. Funny enough. Yeah, I think that one probably was lined up somehow. Because I think no, yeah. See that one's not been lined up. So what you can do, it hasn't. What you can do again is just do the same thing with the vertice alignment. However way you want to do it. But yeah, that's how you do that. Another thing that I'd recommend that you do is when you're drawing your maps in Dungeon Draft, you have something that kind of you can use as like a size reference for the monster. Or player. So you can just create a little whatever you would use, say just something to represent the size of the monster's head, so you have a good idea in terms of scale. I am going to set up a actual test scene for you that already has the monster in and the player in, that you can use as basically a building blocks in terms of size and scale and understanding. What I might do is I'll start off with one with just the player in, and if you want, I can go through how you can get the pathfinding set up so you can also have the monster in it. But I guess for now, I would just have you create the level with the player in, and I'll set that scene up for you and let you know where it is. But yeah, so you got any more questions at all? Unfortunately, again, I can't fucking do anything because I have a mouse. But if we make that a little bit taller. So you can, again, with Dungeon, you can edit shape, and it lets you do all this kind of stuff. And if you hold control, or no, for some reason it doesn't do that. But you can also set things here so everything's nice and uniform. You don't have weird values or whatever. But yeah, have fun with it. Watch loads of tutorials about Pro Builder. You'd be thinking like Pro Builder 25 and 2025 or whatever. Unity 6 Pro Builder, so that's the version of Unity we're using. Because it is really useful to just get your head around how to use it. 'Cause it's a really, really good tool, and it makes your job so much easier, making levels so much easier. So I'd definitely recommend checking some stuff out. Sorry, this video's not perfect, but yeah, let me know if you need